What's up, guys? We took a trade on NQ today. It was a sell, 1 to 1.6 RR. It was break even, so we are going to go over maybe why it didn't work. Just like the stuff, the confluences behind it. So let's just go straight into the 4 hour. There was no SMTs, I believe, so we won't really have to worry about ES on the higher time frame. But so let me just take a second to figure everything out. So I know we had this 4 hour gap here. I didn't mark it out. I just went straight down to the 1 hour, and we marked out our 1 hour PD arrays. So we have this. Let's see. There should have been I believe this is the 1 hour for value gap I was talking about. Yeah, so we had a unfilled 1 hour for value gap there. I just went ahead, scaled down, and marked out the unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. All right. So unfilled 15-minute fair value gap, that's what I thought the market was drawing towards the most because it was a 1 hour and 15 kind of stacked up together. I was expecting maybe a bounce here or a bounce off of London and Asia and take this, not take this 1 hour for value gap, but bounce off of it and come back up to all-time highs. But I am glad that we sold off today because it'll give us some more room to work with the next couple days. So yeah, we had that 15-minute fair value gap marked out. We also had an inverse fair value gap on the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour inverse fair value gap. So I don't know what they call that, but it is like a stacked confluences. I don't really know. Just a lot of support there. So let's go down. Let's just go down to the 1 minute. We'll replay market open, and yeah, we'll go from there. So 8:30. All right, perfect. All right, market opens. I mark out this unfilled 5-minute fair value gap. We tap into the unfilled 5-minute fair value gap, as well as this unfilled 15-minute at the time. It got filled. That's why I didn't mark it as unfilled anymore. So I should have marked this also as filled. Anyways, tap into this 5, right? This is kind of like support here because of this 15-minute kind of holding us up and whatnot. But let's see. So we have a lot of like consolidation, right? This is kind of like given like AMD setup. So what I'm waiting to see is manipulation to take all this low resistance and then go straight down to my drawn liquidity, which is like this hourly fair value gap and this unfilled 15, right? I'm expecting us to at least sell off to there, right? I think I was looking for right about here. I was looking for an inversion, and we didn't get it, and we made equal highs. So I was like, all right, we have to take that out first and all this out first before selling off. So we're waiting. Boom, we have our manipulation. I accidentally went too far. So we have our manipulation, right? We manipulate up, boom, take all that buy side liquidity, and we start selling off. So I mark out the highest time frame inverse fair value gap, which was the 2 minute in this case. So 2 minute fair value gap, no fair value gaps under that. So that's the only thing that's going to hold us, right? Mark that out, right? And we enter off this gap. Honestly, if I wanted to be extra safe, I could have waited for the change in state of delivery. In this case, I wanted to get a little better RR, and I also wanted to go break even here. So I just took the inversion. I don't think we had an SMT. Let me go down to the 1 minute on ES. My bad, guys. I don't think we did, though. Let's see. So high. Oh, yeah. So we actually did have an SMT. That was the confluence that I had to say that we are going to go lower. That was like a big confluence. So SMT at the highs, right? SMT. We had this AMD set up, all this liquidity stack just got manipulated and taken out. And we had this nice 2-minute IFVG, right? This setup looked really nice, right? So we had break-even point right here, sort of by all this consolidation, right? So just wanted to get a quick break-even. Didn't want to pay for this if my direction wasn't right. So let's see. I don't know why my trading view is being slow. All right, so we come all the way down and take this out, right? This was the only thing that was going to hold us. If we were going to go to my draws, we would distribute through this, and we would hit TP, right? So this was the only place that I was like, all right, maybe we're not going to push through this, but I'm willing to take the risk because, I mean, we're already break even. We have nothing to lose, right? So, I mean, I think we could have gotten like a 1-to-1. Not even a 1-to-1. So, yeah, this 15-minute was showing some support, like I said earlier, and we just immediately started coming up from there. It was a good trade. It's just sometimes they're not always going to play out, and my direction was correct, I believe. So, I mean, technically I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, and it would have eventually hit my TP, as you can see. But we go break even so that we can have less risk on the table, right? So I'm not mad about the break even. I knew that my direction was right. Just isn't always going to play out your way, and I'm just glad my direction was right. So we actually recorded it this time. See that I was in profit. We started rejecting this 15-minute fair value gap. That was showing support, right? And then right here, I was like, yeah, we're probably going to get break-even unless we reject this 1-minute fair value gap and come down, but we got so close. My break-even was so close. I was like, we're probably getting stopped out here. So I just decided probably going to take my L here, and we did. We got break-even. Kind of unfortunate, but can't be mad. I mean, the market conditions weren't ideal. The fact that I didn't take a loss in these market conditions is really nice. I feel like I've been trading pretty well recently, honestly. Been being kind of conservative. Like, I've been taking trades for sure, but I realize like these market conditions and like I'm going break even quickly because of these market conditions, and I'm just proud of myself that I haven't been losing during these conditions because I've been seeing a lot of people lose. Yeah, that's basically it for this trade, guys. Really solid. Just didn't pan out this time. I won't be trading tomorrow, but I'll be trading Thursday and Friday, and I'll make a video those days, so I'll see you guys then.